There we go. There's one. There's one. Woo! Alrighty, good afternoon. Welcome back to another one. You guys saw a couple days ago I was exploring new waters, went way south, places I hadn't been before. Well, today we got off work a little bit earlier than usual, so we're doing a little afternoon, evening bite. Currently, tide is completely dropped out. It's about to switch to an incoming, which hopefully we get a little bit going on that switch. That means we're gonna have a lot of water in the system in the evening, which I think should make a good topwater bite. Now, we're coming down to the last few dog days of summer. This is the last week of triple digit weather. It's like 102 right now. So we got to get out and enjoy it while we can, while we still got some light after work. So we're gonna come out here, fish for a couple hours, hopefully find some topwater fish, maybe chase a couple striper. The striper have been running through this area pretty good. And yeah, we're just looking to have a good time. Gonna go fish some home waters. Some spots that we know. I know of one spot right now where there's a big fish. I mean, I've hooked into him once, got him to eat once, and broke off on him once. And I'm looking to go get some revenge. So we're gonna run to that spot first. Hopefully he's there. Hopefully he's gonna eat on the switch, and we can make something interesting happen. So stay tuned. Let's get to fishing. All right, just made it to the first spot. Yeah, it's hot. Came back here a couple days ago after work, didn't film anything, just came around and poked around with the wife just to get out on the water, go swimming and whatnot, and there was a giant right there. It's been kind of the name of the game recently is big fish on wood, and anytime I'm finding a tree or any piece of structure that's out a little bit deeper than everything else, I'm definitely making a pitch to it because catching big fish. So had a big one on here a week ago, came back, hooked it again, broke off. So hopefully this time he's willing to play and I get him into the boat. But you know how that goes. The heck is that? Oh, it's probably deer. There's a couple deer that live right here swimming across. But anyways, we're gonna give this a shot, see if we can't trick one into going and get the day started off right. Let's get to fishing. Well, we got quite a bit of time. Sunset's at like 7:30. Probably going to be fishing for about 6 hours. More than enough time to do some exploring, fish some stuff that I know, fish some new stuff, and got the old graph on today. It's been helping me a lot find structure like this that I wouldn't normally be able to see, you know, on a high tide because there's water over the top of it. So having this live scan and being able to scope across the river and see where there's some sunken trees and whatnot is making all of the difference. So we're just going to see if we can pick up that big one that we found over here. There is one sitting right off of it, but okay, that one stole my Cinco. Okay, one try down. Let's see if they don't come back. Gosh darn it, didn't want to miss the first one. How many of you all pre-rig your Senkos? It's one of the things I've started doing recently. It makes it so much quicker when you break off or fish steals your Senko or something like that. Pre-rig the O-rings, bam, 2 seconds, we're back in the game. See if we can't get that thing again. There's one. That was definitely not the big one. Look at that. 6-inch Senko. Okay, that is not the one that we've been hooking. What's with all the rats I've been catching lately? Number one. He just swam off with it. There are definitely more on this tree because that cannot be the only one. Well, I don't know. Doesn't look like we're gonna get the big one to play. I didn't see him down there, so might have missed my opportunity, or he's only there on a bigger tide. So we shall see. That's what I just love about fishing the Delta, man. It's like it doesn't matter how many times you fish the same spot. Like it's always different. It's always changing. Nothing is ever completely the same. Structure moves, grass moves, tide moves, and every day is different. I mean, a lot of the times you can come out here and fish history and catch fish, but in the past couple years, man, it has been a struggle to fish history. You really have to put the time in to find new stuff every week. It's a really good shelf right here, you imagine. That's why this fish is here. You got plenty of deep water, plenty of shallow water, and structure. Oh gosh, that's a tree, isn't it? Dang it. I thought that was it. There's one. Not a giant. Man. Popped it right over a limb. Smoked the jig. Getting a little bit bigger. Quite a few little fish hanging around that tree. This one just popped it over the limb. Smoked it. Need to get bigger. Bass Union jig has been doing work for me the past couple days. Whole bunch of bait fish right here. That one's a goner. That is the only bummer about fishing open jigs. I tend to lose a lot. Joseph, I need a refill. There's one fish on this tree. I like to drop it right in front of its face just like that. Follow it down. Yes, you did follow it down. Okay. He did not want to play. Let us move on. Maybe we'll just flip the jig around for a little bit. Keep an eye out for trees, wood. That's how we find the big ones. Woody. And I've been spending way too much time looking at fish. That's the one downside of forward-facing sonar, is you waste a lot of time looking at fish, not catching fish. And that's why I think that it's a great tool for finding fish. It's definitely not a contender for winning tournaments out here yet. There may come a time and place when you have to have forward facing in order to win a tournament on the Delta, but the time is not now, and I'm okay with that. Like I said, great tool for locating structure and finding fish, but not necessarily catching. At least that's my experience with it out here. Maybe I just suck with it, but you know, some of those trees that I was casting at earlier, I never would have known they were there unless I, you know, side scanned or had forward facing. So great tool to have in the boat. One under the old dock. Man, that was like dead stick, dead stick. I mean, I literally let the fish have it. I took a drink of water, made the cast, and just left it there. Sometimes on those 103 degree days, those fish just want it real slow. And that's exactly what I did. See if we can replicate it, get a bigger one. Another one on the old dock. Next cast. A little bit better. Not a giant. There's definitely a couple under there. A little 1.5-pounder. Thank you. Well, maybe I'll catch a fish on every single hole in the opening in this dock. Just dead sticking, watching the line. Alrighty, on to the next one. Alright, grass looks good in here. Throw a little chatterbait around some deep grass. See if we can't get bit. Fish should be way pulled out. There's one punching. There we go. There's the first decent keeper of the day. Stationary camera just overheated, but hey, Little 1 3/4 pounds, probably close to 2 pound. Yeah, it's a 2-pounder on the old punch rig. It has not been an easy bite so far. Alrighty, been out here for about 1.5 hours. Bite's been pretty slow. It's hot. The water just started moving, the tide just switched about 10 minutes ago. So I'm gonna move to a different area, but so far it's been pretty slow. Catching fish here and there. Best one so far has come punching. It was like a 2-pounder, but nothing to write home about yet. But there's still plenty of daylight left, and I am determined to find a big one. Whether we catch it on top this evening or throwing a chatterbait, punching, who knows, whatever it takes, I'm gonna figure it out. So stay tuned, drink some more water, and get back to fishing. There we go. Finally one on the chatterbait. Another little rat. But hey, finally one on the moving bait. Shad down its throat. Ate the old jackhammer. There we go. Finally. Good one on the frog. Good one on the frog. Man, that thing choked it. Look at that. Guggen popping frog straight down the gullet. That's a good one. Well, that was worth the trip now. Man, it's been kind of a grind to get bit. And same old story. Wood, frog, solid one right there. Man, that was a fun eat. And just get out of the shade, or get out of the sun. Get some good pictures. How about that one? It's probably like a 4.5. We might give it a little weight just to see what it goes, but 471 right there. 471. Last look. Heck yeah. Gosh, I love it when they eat it. Man, I was beginning to wonder that fish like that even existed back here anymore, but hey, we found one of the right ones. 471. Ate the frog. Oh, I actually had to change frogs. You know, you guys know my trusty Dusty is the snag proof poppin' frog, the original, but for some reason it just wasn't getting bit, so I actually switched over to a Guggen poppin' fatty. It's the big version. It makes a really deep gurgle. That one called that one out from like 7 feet deep in a tree, so maybe we just throw the frog the rest of the night, get a couple big ones. That fish made it worth it. Yes. All right, so it's been about an hour since catching that big fish, and really haven't had anything happen yet. So I kind of cleaned up the boat a little bit, just left 3 topwater rods on the deck, and that thing, yeah, got the old pew with me today. For those of you guys that don't know, dove season is going on right now. It's one of the amazing things about the California Delta is when it's bird season, you gotta always carry a gun on you. Always carry the shotgun, because you never know when you're gonna come around a corner, pull up the trolling motor, and blast a couple out of the sky. So that's what we're hoping to do today. We caught a big fish already, and now we're looking to shoot a couple doves. So that was my plan for today. I've already accomplished one of those goals. So we got maybe like an hour before I'm done fishing really, and then I'm gonna go head to my little spot over here. Dove like to do a little flyby, a little pass by to their roosting spot, and we'll finish the night out like that. So maybe we catch another big fish, maybe we shoot a couple dove, but it's gonna be sitting there ready to go in case one flies over. I mean, I'd like to have one. I'd like to shoot the old Tweety bird, because that would be fun. Or maybe I can catch another frogfish off of the same spot. Tide has come up quite a bit. There's a little bit of wind blowing. Ooh, I just heard a dove. Just heard a dove. Hey, if one dares fly by me, I'm gonna let her eat. Oh man, there was 2 right there. I just had 3 fly over my back. Crap. I was pointing the wrong direction. Poop. Gotta keep my eyes peeled, because once those birds start moving, that's when it's gonna go to be time to set up. And we're about 35 minutes to an hour too early, so maybe with this wind, maybe cooling off a little bit, it's not so hot anymore, the birds start moving a little bit. Just had 3 fly over my back. Did the old see ya. It's funny because now that I've got the shotgun out and the gun loaded up, I'm not even watching my frog. I'm watching the skies. There's 2 right there. A little bit out of my reach. Oh, 2 right over my back again. Okay, I gotta pay way more attention, because those were like easy kill range. Yeah, look, 2 more. What's to do, what's to do? Maybe we should go on this other side over here. Only because the birds are going to be traveling, in my experience, back here from this side of the levee over to that one. Last time I was back here, I hunted pretty far in the back and shot like 5 or 6, but I don't know if I should go to the juice spot or stay over here, because I've already seen 6, and there's 2 more again. Okay, yeah, we're going over here. That's a total of 8 birds that I've seen fly over that same exact flight path. The hard part is going to be getting a shot on them, just because they're going to be coming screaming over the trees. They're probably going to see my boat first and flare off to one side. So probably just inside this little mat right here I can set up. And I'm not doing anything fancy, dude. I'm just out here with a shotgun, and definitely not the right shotgun either. Got my old big bird gun. 2 more right there. Okay, as soon as you move the boat, right? As soon as you move the boat. And they're all heading kind of directly into that same flight path. One coming from the north, there's another one coming from the south. Come on. If I don't get anything here shortly, there's another one. Maybe it's right over this tree, not this one. Oh, right here, right here. Come on, come on. Give me a shot, give me a shot, give me a shot. Okay, first shots, missed. First shots missed. I feel like I might have to put in my other choke if they're gonna be flying this far away. Got them modified in right now, but might be trying to poke them a little bit. Got one. Yoo-hoo! Alrighty. That was a good one. We got one bird down. We had like a group of 6 that just flew in perfectly right where they should be. Yes, sir. Come here, you little turd. Yes, sir. There's another one. Alrighty, well, look at that. Only took 4 shells and we got 1 bird. No, but really I should have had a couple more. A 6-pack flew right over. 5 of them busted off to the left, which is, you know, an easier shooting lane, which of course I didn't take. I took the one that banked hard right and was doing somersaults, but we got 1 down. We shoot quite a few more, but probably won't fill our limit. Just looking to grab a couple to put on the table tonight. So see if we can't get a couple more. I know every single one of you dove hunters out there deal with this, right? You're in a spot and you're sitting there for 20-30 minutes and you look 100 yards that way, 100 yards that way, and the birds constantly boom, boom, boom. That was a big fish. You know, 100 yards that way, they're skirting across, 100 yards that way, they're skirting across. And then so you go and move the boat or move your stool, your setup, whatever you're doing, you go down over to the other birds, and then you look back. Oh. Dang, I missed that one bad. That should have been a kill right there. Hey, it's the first time I shot in a while, all right? Give me a break. But as soon as you move, they start flying from the other direction. I don't know how I missed that bird. Now I wish I had my shot cam so I could see where my missus is. I don't have my normal chokes with me. They're all in my duck bag. So I got the stock chokes, but we'll make it happen. We got 1 down already. Alrighty, well, I've been shooting for about 30 minutes. I think we've shot 8 or 9 shells and we've got 1 bird down. So the odds and the ratio are not in our favor right now. I only brought a box. So obviously we can't shoot our limit today, but we can definitely get a couple more down. We have about an hour and a half left to shoot light till sunset. Maybe we'll do a little bit of fishing after sunset, but I don't know if I should move spots. I mean, look, there's 2 more right there. Every time I move, they keep skirting just 100 yards farther, 100 yards farther, but that's how it goes. I'm still getting shots. Birds are still flying around and it's not even sunset yet. So fingers crossed, this little bit of wind and a little bit of cooling off period helped them out. Let's get it. Now the real question is, should I be throwing a drop shot or something out here off the point while I'm doing this? got myself a fish. Well, I'm supposed to be dove hunting, but you know, I just can't resist. It's like the only time you can do two things at once, right? And by the way that I'm shooting today, I'm more likely to catch a fish than shoot a dove. Woo! Number two. Number two. That bird is going to be absolutely crumpled because I just switched over to my full choke because these birds have been so far away, and that one was not very far away. That was like the perfect distance that you want. Yeah. There we go. Number two. I mean, I literally shot the feathers off this thing. It's completely toast. Well, there's two. Only 10 shells down. Well, it is 6:10. We got an hour left. Oh, an hour and 10 minutes left. I've shot 10 shells and we've got 2 birds down. So, hey, for having putting shots in the shotgun in a couple months, that's how dove hunting goes, man. It's like you look to the left and they're behind you, you swing, you shoot, you take a poke too far, you're trying to kill birds at 55, 60 yards, which is doable with dove. I mean, they die easy. It's just a matter of getting a BB on them. I just switched to my full choke because I am taking some little bit farther pokes. That one almost flew over me. But yeah, I just put my full choke in because I'm taking a little bit farther pokes at them, and the first bird that flew over, I smoked it. So hopefully changing out the choke made a difference because these birds are flying fast. Literally just had one fly and land on a tree right next to me. The only issue is if I shoot a bird right there, I can't retrieve it. So I'm gonna ethically harvest and only shoot birds that I think I have a chance of retrieving, which is coming over my back or straight up and down the chute or that fall into the river. So now we're left, sun's going down. It's starting to feel nice out here, but sun's going down, starting to cool off. Birds are starting to fly. Hopefully we can put a couple more in the water. Woo! Double, baby. Double. We shot ourselves a double. Uh-oh, we got more coming in. We got more coming in. Double, double. Double. See, I shot that one. I think you'll be able to retrieve it. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. See, and that's why I haven't been taking those right to left shots like this one coming right at me. Just gotta shoot it before it... Nope. That's a waste of a bird. double, baby. Double. We shot ourselves a double. Uh-oh, we got more coming in. We got more coming in. Double, double. Double. Look at that one. Double trouble right there. We finally made up for all our missed shots. That felt good. Just got ourselves our first double, made up for all those missed shots. Oh, it's starting to be a nice day out here. I mean, weather's really, really nice. It's cooled off a lot. The breeze is going. Birds are flying. Can't get much better than this. This right here, this big tree right behind me is where a lot of them are wanting to go to roost. And so they keep coming from across the river, flaring to the left, flaring to the right. And that one I just caught perfectly before they went over the levee. So got lucky with those two. Lost one in the bush over here, so we should have 5 birds, but you know, I'm not gonna complain about it. Not shooting the greatest. I mean, come on guys. Doves are hard to hit. Easy to kill, hard to hit. Still having a blast out here. Got some topwater tied on, so we've got, let's see, it is 6:45. We got about 25-30 minutes left, and shoot time's over at 7:22. So we got a couple minutes. You're gonna see if a couple more will fly by, give them a couple pops, and maybe we'll fish a little topwater after dark and see if we can't get something. See if we can't get a big one to eat. Well, last 2 shots. Missed the bird. Man, these birds are hard to hit. They're flying in and out of trees, darting back and forth, coming over my back. Not making it easy on me, but it is 7:22 on the dot. That means shoot light is over. Had 5 birds. We did as best as we could, but hey, plenty of birds in the area. So if you guys see any birds back here with no tail feathers, just know those are the ones that I shot at. So we've got a little bit of sunlight left after the sun went down, so we're just gonna blast down the bank, throw some topwater, see if we can't catch a fish. So hopefully get blessed by another giant. Got a little popper. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and forth between banks that I think fish are situated to structure, throw the popper on it. Banks that I just wanna burn down, throw the whopper popper. See if we don't get bit. There we go. Oh, he came off. Dang it, that seemed like a good one too. Holy crap. He came off right in the grass. Dang it. That one felt like a good fish. Poop. Made it back home. Man, what a fun day on the river. I mean, there's not many places that you can go and catch big frogfish, you know, and then turn around and hunt the evening and just shoot a bunch of doves. Oh, it was fun. The boat got a little bloodied, got a little dirty. It's gonna need a big wipe down, but I mean, seriously, what a fun day. Literally worked all day, got home, jumped in the boat, got on the water, went and caught a big frogfish, shot some doves. Just a solid cast and blast out on the California Delta. You can't beat it. I mean, you got to enjoy the last couple days before summer really just disappears and falls here. I got a feeling of it tonight. I mean, I literally put a sweatshirt on. Haven't done that in like 3 months out there on the Delta. And yeah, what a fun time. But hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. We're like 97 subscribers away from 10K. We're trying to get to it. But hope you guys enjoyed the cast and blast. Don't forget to like and comment. Let me know what you guys want me to see. Pops and I got some lake tournaments coming up, so we're going to be up in the Motherlode region. But yeah, let me know what you want to see. You guys want me to chase some big stripers out on the river, try to figure out the bass, you know, out on the river during the winter. It just gets really tough. There's a brief window where the fall is a really good bite out there, but all in all, it's usually a tough bite. So leave a comment down below what you want to see in the upcoming months. And remember, any cast, be a giant. Peace.